Slowly. Okay. Ready?
Oh no, he passed on with Tony's house.
Oh, that's why I have.
Yeah. No, I thought he passed. We have property in Chiliota, right next to the Publix.
Yeah. All right. What's up, guys? We're here, going live, as per usual. I've got the OG Cigar guys with me. Got Mark Nikolai. Got Zachary Douchebag Nikolai.
Excuse you.
You're excused. So,
You know, we're out here, we're
live
smoking.
here on TikTok. We're also on YouTube, though. So if you're joining us on TikTok, head over to our YouTube channel and you get a nice audio with the mics.
Get a really good, clear view of us. Maybe if I speak into the mic, it'll actually work better.
Yeah. Something like that. But thanks for tuning in. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, thanks for tuning in. We just basically get on here, talk about some cigars we're smoking. We answer some questions, give recommendations, all that sort of stuff. And we have a good time. I know that a lot of viewers that come on here, they tell us all the time, hey, when are you guys going live again? When are you guys going live again? Well, we're live right now, so. What are we smoking, Mark?
Listen. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, we got someone's got. Mark,
just
Zach's
saying,
got something
yeah,
important to say.
Zach's got some.
Listen, we go live when we need to go live, and we don't. When we need to go live, we feel it. We feel it out. It's a feeling. It's like a vibe. You can't go live every day and then be like Brecky Hill and just like making conversation.
You got a fair point, Zach. We got to keep you guys on your toes, So.
I get. Today I'm smoking the My Father Connecticut Corona Gorda. What you got? What you got today?
I'm smoking the Liga Privada H99. This is the Liga Privada with a Habano wrapper. My personal favorite wrapper. I don't know about you guys. Gonna get a nice, good toast on here. These guys already beat me to the punch.
Yeah, we're smoking. We are live.
You're probably the most interesting person in the world right now, Mark.
Yeah, this is actually our first live with 15K followers now. So
Actually, we hit 16K.
we hit 16K today.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. We just hit 16K followers today.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys' support. It's been a fun journey. We appreciate all the gifts you give us on lives, all the comments, all the feedback. It's been a lot of fun. That's why we're still here. Because if we're not having fun, we're not doing it. But
Yeah. No, you guys have been great to us. I mean, the comments that we receive on all of our videos, questions that we get on our lives, we love answering it. We love your guys' input on what we do. And we're constantly changing. I mean, when our first live that we did was on a porch on a couch, now we have a whole setup over here.
Yep.
So-
Constantly evolving.
got
that
our
was-
studio.
We're,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
we're like a fish to humans.
Yo, get this guy out of here.
Constantly moving up.
Yo, how haven't we kicked this guy out
I'm
yet?
constantly elevating everything I do in life.
Because he says dumb stuff like that. What are you smoking, Zach?
So I'm smoking the Toro Fuente Grand Reserve, the Connecticut. It's pretty, it's good. We were talking about this earlier. So this is a light body cigar, right? Alex called me up. He's like, what's your go-to light cigar? And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I barely smoke light bodies, dude.
Yeah,
I said the same thing. I was like, let me call you back on that.
Yeah, so yeah, same thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back. He's like, all right. And I'm like looking it up, and every cigar that I smoke, that we smoke now, is like medium to full bodied. And I'm like, what do you mean that cigar is not a light body?
Yeah, he goes, oh, are the Olivas light body? I'm like, well, some of them are, but the ones that you smoke are definitely not.
Yeah, I looked it up as soon as I sent that text, and it was like, it was a full body cigar. It wasn't even medium to full; it was a full body.
For us, it's like medium though.
Yeah.
Like the V series, that's basically a medium cigar.
Well, I was gonna do the Henry Clay, but we already did that. Cool. And then the Aventura, I'm pretty sure we already did that too.
Yeah, it didn't really matter what your answer was, honestly.
Oh, true. Alan Markley asked us what we're smoking. He's smoking the Toro Fuente, Connecticut. I'm smoking the My Father, Connecticut. And Alex is smoking the...
The Liga Privada H99, which is not as dark and not as strong as the other Liga Privadas. It's one of their lighter blends. It's got a Habano wrapper on it. I really enjoy it, especially first cigar of the day. If you want to go more medium body, it's definitely a good choice. I think it's like a Toro I'm smoking. But pretty good. Real quick, guys. So we got a gift recently. This thing right here from the Wine Savant. Wine Savant, however you want to say it. But they wanted us to share this with you guys. It's basically... So they have wine decanters. They also have whiskey decanters. But they basically sent us, gift cards. Because we're the cigar guys, obviously. We have these nice, thank you, Mark. If I can get this thing out. Whiskey glasses, okay, they're whiskey glasses, and you can put your cigar in the glass to hold it. If you got, you only got two hands, right? Maybe you got to do something with this hand. Perfect.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. That glass right there, both of us have plenty of glasses that have a cigar notch cut out of it, and all of them suck because the cigar falls out. You still have to hold it in.
True.
I mean, it has a lip, and I mean,
Yeah,
this is the first time. This is the first time we put a cigar in this glass, by the way. So I'm actually pretty impressed on how perfect that is.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. So it's not like you said, it's got a lip on it, so you kind of have to push it in there. But that's a good thing because you're walking around. Look at this.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you got whiskey in there, you're not gonna be doing that.
Exactly. But look, if it's empty and I forget about it, I'm like, yo.
Alan said perfect for Peach Crown Royal.
Hey, go for it, man. Look at it. Dude, I got three hands, basically.
You put your Peach Crown Royal in there, you get your acid, you dip the end of the acid in there, and you smoke it. I mean, that's what...
So this package here, it comes with two of these glasses, very nice glasses, and it comes with 8 whiskey stones, so you can keep your whiskey cool without having to worry about the ice melting or anything like that. It comes with the tongs for it too. So this is a pretty neat set, actually. And we're going to go ahead and tag these guys, tag their social media, and put a link in there if you want to buy it yourself. But it's a very nice gift, and we're actually going to be giving this one away. So if you go to our Instagram, at Cigar Guys Podcast, we're going to upload a video there and talk about what you can do to win this giveaway. So go check out the Wine Savant, and don't put that there because it's going to block me, but
Oh, my bad. Yeah. My bad.
It's okay.
My bad.
Go check out the Wine Savant. Get yourself a nice whiskey glass or wine if that's your thing. They got wine too, obviously. But appreciate you guys for sending us that.
Now, do they got wine glasses with a cigar cutout?
That's a great question, actually.
Yeah, I'm giving them ideas right now.
That would be pretty cool. Well, the cigar would heat up the wine, though, and ruin the flavor.
I don't think so.
All right,
Slightly.
The cigar?
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that? Physics.
I mean,
That's why wine glasses have the stems. So you're not using your hands to warm up the wine.
I mean, he's not wrong on that. But
yeah, but is the cigar? Unless you put it in and it's halfway burnt.
Look, if your hand heat can affect the flavor, the cigar will affect the flavor.
So I guess it's not a problem with whiskey then.
No.
All right. What if?
Sorry, I like my wine, all right?
raining on my parade over here.
What if it's but if it's at the top, because you don't feel.
What if it's in the stem?
I was gonna
Then
say
you're fine.
that, but also
Halfway up the stem, it
just
goes up like a C.
Yeah, you can do that.
Snap it in there.
no. Think about it. You have a wine glass.
Easy, but you can do it.
You have a wine glass, right? You only fill the wine not even halfway. So if the lip is high enough, it shouldn't have any impact on the wine.
If you think about it, you can just put a cigar right on top of anything, just drinking like that.
That's true. But then we can't sell whiskey glasses and wine glasses with cigar holders in them.
We saw a wine glass called a cigar holder, and just have a picture of the cigar on top of the wine glass.
Now that's marketing. You're not spending any extra money on these wine glasses because they're normal glasses.
So make sure
But
you
with a
get your
cigar
Cigar Guys cigar holding mug.
Yeah, I have never seen a mug hold a cigar as well as a Cigar Guy's mug does.
That's true. I haven't either. Yes. Oh, but anyway. So I guess what's his name? Alan.
Oh, and yeah.
His drink of choice is Crown Apple. If I was to
Peach.
guess.
No, peach.
Sorry.
Peach. Peach Crown.
Sorry. That's the best Crown.
Is it?
I don't drink Crown, so
It's pretty good for shots.
I could see that for sure. We're not drinking today because we're being losers, but if we were drinking, we'd be drinking some Horse Soldier, some Macallan, Monkey Shoulder maybe.
Belvini, maybe.
Some King George.
Ugh, not me.
I didn't even try it. Was it good?
Absolutely. It's at the house. You should try it.
Yeah. We got it at the house. It was a cool box, though.
It is a
Great-
cool box.
Good bottle, too. Nice bottle.
Great marketing. Shit scotch.
It's got the king seal on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a reason the royal, no one likes the royal family anymore, and I think that was the reason.
They want to go home after a long day of work, relax, and then the king releases some freaking shitty scotch.
No, what happens is they go to his house, and he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, look, this got my name on it." You know what I mean? And
They're
then,
like, wow, look at that bottle. Look at the box.
Yeah, then they pour it, and they're like, "This is what I'm at the, I'm at the king's palace over here, and you're giving me this garbage."
They don't say that out loud, though.
What? That's garbage?
Yeah.
Oh no, they wouldn't say it. They're not, oh my god, it's amazing. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know it's amazing," and they leave.
See,
and they're
if
like,
someone would have sacrificed himself and said that,
quite literally sacrificed
he
himself,
might
most
have
likely,
changed
yeah.
it. We might have had a decent scotch, actually, but, Johnny Walker.
Well, you should have partnered up with, like, Macallan or Belvini.
Maybe they couldn't afford it.
Well, they probably went up to him.
They probably ran. Yeah. They probably ran out of gold.
Never run out of gold.
Yeah, I was just watching the show. They found like the city of gold in the show.
Wow.
It's crazy. So maybe we should just go where they filmed that, and then we'll get all the gold.
Yo.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why didn't they just take the gold after?
Yeah, I have no
They
idea.
just left it there?
What was the show?
Outer Banks.
Okay.
Yeah, it should have been
documentary?
us.
What?
Is that a documentary?
Yeah, it's a documentary. Some,
okay.
Yeah, some kids stumble upon it, and their dad, and then the dad's alive. I don't know.
I've only watched the first season.
Oh.
Now there's 3.
There's 3.
I've actually
Can't keep up with
I've
this.
never watched it.
There's 3 in it. They made it seem like there was gonna be a 4th.
Is that excited?
Wow.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Sound like you are.
Why are you excited, Zach? Is there a particular reason or a particular...
There are 2 particular reasons.
Are they B cups? Right and left boob. I'm gonna tell you what, overrated.
Outer Banks.
No, the
Boobs?
no, Madeline Klein.
Oh.
Overrated.
Well, season 1 and 2 versus
Season 1,
Well, season 1 and
perfectly
2.
rated.
Yeah, but like season 3, yeah, it's different.
like I kept seeing the trailer for the Knives Out sequel movie.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
she's in
yeah,
it?
where she's in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I watched that movie on the plane, and I'm like, she looks totally different. But I think she's just been, going to the gym, working out, whatever.
Or getting
What?
work done
Yo, you think so?
on her face. Bro, that's all Hollywood gets to you, man.
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
No, like
Yo, have you guys seen
How old
Jake?
is she? She's like 20.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it
but
doesn't
yeah.
matter. I mean,
It's all psychological. So once it gets in their head that like, oh, this looks bad, so then they start changing stuff, and then it looks even worse.
she's probably insecure AF.
You know, who's the act? Who plays John B?
I know, like, yeah.
Yeah, whoever. He was at the UCF football game, and everyone was going crazy or whatever. And I think he went to Lib after. But anyway, his sister goes to Stetson.
Damn.
Yeah,
Really?
And Tatum had a
Oh, in a class with her.
had a class with her, and she's like, you know, she's like, man, why is everyone like trying to be friends with this girl? You know, she's kind of a bitch. Like,
Are we going to see a return of the apple fritters?
I have no idea what you're talking
like
about.
apple fritters from like Peach Valley.
Because those are good.
Those are real good.
It might not be a return, but maybe like a reveal or like a first time. We getting apple fritters on the podcast.
Hey, yo, we'll do the podcast over there. We'll just film it right now. We'll order, but we'll be where the Panera Bread used to be. You know where it's empty?
Just smoke
Oh,
cigars
no,
there.
they're moving there.
They're moving there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. They need to. I didn't know they're moving there.
Yeah, they're moving there.
That's a nice big spot.
Yeah. Plus, they have a nice patio outside.
They do, yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the Jake Gyllenhaal things for the movie, for the new Roundhouse movie?
I don't think I have, no.
He did like a whole weigh-in with UFC, and they filmed it at like the last UFC event.
Oh, really?
They filmed part of the scenes, yeah. He looks pretty good, man. He's a good actor.
What movie is it?
Roundhouse.
Roadhouse?
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah. I'm like, why does that sound familiar?
Roundhouse. Roadhouse.
Yeah, they're making a new Roadhouse with Conor McGregor and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh my God, Connor's going to be in it.
Sick. All right, guys. So we want to give out a little secret over here. So we've come to realize, you guys have always seen our nice ash on our cigars, right? And we've come to realize if you put a good, this is totally off topic what we were talking about, but it's more in line with the podcast. But if you grab when you light a cigar, right? How long would you say you have to toast the end of the cigar for?
20, 30 seconds,
Yeah, I would say 30 seconds minimum.
Yeah, I do about 30 seconds.
which I did not do.
Yeah. So if you toast your cigar 30 seconds minimum, like, and I mean really toast it until it starts glowing, and then you just give it some final puffs with with your lighter or your cedar or match, whatever you want to do. But that's when you get a good burn, a good ash on the cigar. I mean, it's not the best. Alex does really good ashes. He's slacking this one, but this isn't the best. But it's still pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, I did kind of rush the light on this one, so it's a little uneven, but I wanted to share the spotlight a little bit. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll say I lit mine pretty good, but the ash fell like immediately on mine. I don't know what the deal with that is.
Amateur. No, sometimes that's to do with the cigar too. I mean, at the end of the day, if the cigar construction is off even a little bit, you'll have some issues with the ash. I'm just curious what he meant about apple fritters. That's all I'm thinking about now.
Yeah, I am curious about the apple fritters. What do you mean by that? Are you mistaking us for another live that you went on?
Is there
huh?
another cigar
Are we
group?
Are we not your main? Are we not
Damn.
your
Did
main
we just
right
catch this guy cheating?
now? Yeah. Let me see your phone.
Give me your password.
Why is my Face ID not on your phone? We've been dating like 2 weeks. I feel like that's like a proper milestone.
Yeah, you want my social security number too?
That's like 3 weeks.
Oh, my bad.
My girl don't even have my iPhone password.
My girl don't even have my number.
Hey, yo.
My girl don't even know who I am.
I was gonna say, is she even your girl at that point?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, she's about to be. She's about to be.
She'll know who I am, but like, we're coming up on that stage
know
where it's
her.
like, we see each other around, and then we're about to give each other the head nod. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And then after that, then it's gonna be like,
I'm making eye contact. She's not quite there yet. Like she hasn't made eye contact with me yet, but I'm making eye contact. So that's like a big step,
That's
honestly.
That's a big step.
Yeah.
Honestly, the fact that you're brave enough to even make eye contact with her says a lot.
Yeah, exactly. You know how many girls I make eye contact with?
No.
Like on a daily basis.
2.
That's a little high.
What? Oh, okay. Well, you count your mom?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, so 1. Your grandma.
then you get that awkward gym eye contact, where you're just working out, you totally focus in the mirror, and then you like focus back in, and you're like, oh shit, I was totally staring. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, you're gonna be on one of those videos, bro.
Yes.
This guy's a creep.
Yeah, you're about to be on one of those videos, man.
Or like you get off a set and you kind of just like look around and then you happen to just make eye contact when someone's looking at you. You're like, wait, were they looking at me or like was I looking at them? You know what I'm talking about?
That's like a daily struggle for me. Like,
Yeah,
just,
see, when I'm in the gym and I'm curling in front of the dumbbells, and then a girl walks by to grab some, like right in front of me, I'm like,
This guy's counting the ceiling tiles when that happens. It's like, oh man, how many dots are in this rubber floor?
yeah, it's about 3,000 dots in this one mat right here.
it is a nice ceiling though. If you really. I think those videos are so fun. I love the TikToks that like recreate the situation.
Yeah,
Like they're making fun of it basically.
yeah, where all the guys recreated it. They're like, oh my god, this girl's staring at me. Like,
Are you good? Are you good?
Or like the ones where they're like, "Oh, can you help?" or whatever, and they're like, Nope."
I saw one video actually. It was a girl that works out, and she was squatting, and so she had a bar. No, she had a bar. She was squatting. And she couldn't get back up, and she's posting. She's like, no one helps you out in the gym. You're on your own. This and that, whatever. Like she was pissed, and there was a guy in the video working out like on the other side of the gym, and she's just like, help, like just like that. That's how she's saying it. And the guy's just like not looking in her direction, like this and that, whatever. And everyone, she ended up deleting the video. Everyone in the comments was like, yo, like, you know, what do you expect him to do? You complain if he looks over there. You complain if he doesn't. You know what I mean?
They're ruining
also,
it.
just drop the weight.
Yeah. No. Oh, she was so low.
Like, just drop the weight.
She could have dropped it. Yeah, she totally could have. Yeah.
Well, that's like politeness in general. It's like you can't even be polite anymore because certain girls take it like.
Bro, I held the door open for someone before, and they're like, oh, what do you don't think I could hold my own door open? I'm like, whatever, man. Like,
Fine.
like-
seriously, yeah.
I'm like, nah, those ones are scrawny.
Yeah, so that's why I just don't even look at women anymore.
yeah, Alex only looks at men.
Hey, yo.
At least they don't get mad at me for holding the door open. I have a conclusion that it's kind of been known, but like, so this is a Toro and it's like a 54, right?
Okay.
I'm not enjoying it nearly as much as like a 50.
Yeah, 54 is a lot, but some people enjoy it.
Yeah, like the smaller size of this is way better.
Flavor-wise, yeah.
I haven't smoked larger than a 50 in a little while.
Yeah,
That's
probably like
what
a
is
50.
this, 50?
That's a 52, 52 or 54.
Is that mine?
Yeah, mine's a 48.
Nice. See, 48, 50 is like perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a big one tonight if we go to the cigar shop.
Tonight. They have the Liga Privada, the feral pig. Have you seen those?
Nah.
So you know the flying pig like size where it's like it's basically 2 torpedoes almost on each side, but it's fat and it's long.
Yo, I think they. This says 58.
No, there's
That's
no way.
No, I know. I think they put the wrong label on here.
What's yours, 54?
Probably 54. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yours
yeah,
looks about that size.
52, 54.
They look the same size.
Yeah.
Yours actually might be a little bigger.
Yeah, 58 now.
Nah, maybe like 50, 56. Nah, they're about the same. Nah.
Yeah,
Those-
about the same.
Yeah, about the same.
Comparing sticks. Are you really bros if you don't compare sticks?
Hey,
what do you say?
Guys, I have something to confess.
This is when I leave.
This man's home alone for one day.
Not even, dude. Like 2 hours.
He's already watched 10 hours of porn in 2 hours. 2 hour time frame.
I just love how this guy. Fuck this guy. He comes on here. He goes apple fritters and then dips.
I know, yeah, dude. I'm like really curious about the apple fritters.
And Peach Valley's closed.
I know, dude. It's rough. It's rough.
Can we
Close
make
it.
apple fritters?
I don't know how to.
We
That's
got,
like a southern thing. We need to find like we need-
talk to my grandma.
We should make apple fritters while Bree's gone.
We should. We should do everything like that she would want to do while she's not here.
Just to get her jealous. Just to make her feel get jealous about leaving. Like, oh man, I shouldn't have left.
we'll make like the meatballs, like, but we'll actually make them like nice pasta. We'll plate it like super nice.
We'll make the sauce
We'll,
from
we'll,
scratch.
yeah, we'll hand make the pasta also. Be like, Bree, we recreated your dish.
Look, and we made apple fritters.
You gotta have dessert.
Yeah, you gotta have dessert.
Well, Tatum's dad knows how to make some really good banana pudding.
Bro, you gotta tell him to make his ribs again, man.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he'll make them.
Those things are good, man.
I think he's leaving this week, so.
I'm about to apply gun threes, bro. Corporate.
They're hiring.
Corporate?
Yeah,
For what?
they're looking to expand. So
Shit, dog.
Shoot. We need one in Orlando.
I'm still waiting for Zach's job to call me.
yeah, I talked to him on Friday. He's like, yeah. He's like, I talked to him. I'm like, all right.
He's like, I can't have two of you.
I messaged him on Monday. No, it's actually a different contract. I think
Okay.
it's the same building, but it's a different contract.
Dude, I applied for Publix, and their questions are so fucking stupid. You gotta take a test,
Yeah.
and it's like, which statement do you agree more with? And it's like, I hate working with others. I like doing everything by myself. And the other statement's like
I enjoy working with
No,
others.
I procrastinate sometimes. And I was like, I don't agree with any of these.
I hate questions like that.
And you gotta pick which one you agree more with. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, can I just pick none? But you can't pick none. You gotta pick one.
That's I wonder what their mindset behind that is, because they could argue each way. They could be like, well, if you procrastinate sometimes, that puts stress on your coworkers. So then,
That's what I'm saying.
They're
It's
just
weird.
making it so where they can have an excuse no matter what. So if they don't want to hire you, they're
I
just
think
like,
that's what
yeah,
it
it's
is.
for this reason.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think they're just BS.
So Cliff Ruth asked how much difference in flavor. Fuck, I'm gonna place battery. How much different in flavor between a Robusto and a Gordo? I smoke mostly Gordos, but want to try a Robusto. You want to answer that? How are you not going to answer that question?
Man, it's just small differences, man. To be honest with you, and it's a lot that if you smoke a lot, you'll be able to pick them up. With the smaller size, you just get a little bit more flavor with it. I think. It's not like a crazy difference, but if you're a guy that smokes a lot, I mean, you're gonna be able to tell the difference.
Let me say this.
All right,
So-
Cam, what's your question on TikTok?
Real quick.
Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to piggyback off of that and say the flavors themselves,
It's just more intense, I think.
yeah, the flavors themselves won't be different. I think on a Gordo, a bigger ring gauge in general, the flavors are going to be toned down and not as strong. With a smaller ring gauge, like a 50 or 52, 48 to 52, you're going to get more flavor and you might get more intensity. That's just why I prefer the smaller ring gauges, because you get to taste more. When you have a 60 ring gauge, basically a Gordo, you're losing a lot of that flavor. You're losing a lot of that impact.
Official Peyton Manning. Shout out to Peyton Manning. He's on our live. Said, y'all ever?
Tried eating cigars.
It's pretty bad. What do I recommend it?
Yeah, he said he doesn't recommend it.
I have a story about that.
About eating cigars? Well, I know people
chewing
actually-
them.
Yeah, people chew them. Yeah.
I think that's what he means. I don't know about. I mean, if you actually like ingested a cigar, like you chewed it and swallowed
He'd
it,
probably be pretty sick.
Yeah, you should probably,
He's probably also trolling.
should probably take some kind of test.
But-
Cam Salto said he's got a question. You never asked us.
I'll answer that real quick. So, I knew a guy through a guy who he would go to the cigar lounge. He never lit his cigar. He would chew the end of the cigar, chew it. And then when that part got busted, basically, he'd cut that end off and keep chewing, cut that. So that's what you do. You just chew cigars. He ended up getting stomach cancer, so.
We had a guy come to our restaurant one time that he had a cigar in his mouth.
Yeah, he just kept it in his mouth.
So one of us, was it you that went up to him? One of us went up to him and was like, like, hey man, you can't smoke that in here. He's like, oh no, I just chew on it. We're, oh, okay.
Yeah, because he kept going, he kept putting it in his mouth like he was about to smoke it. So we're like, you don't plan on lying that, right? he's like, no, I just chew on it all the time. I'm I'm like, okay, do you smoke cigars at all? He's like, no, I just chew on it. I'm like, all right, you know.
He used to smoke cigars, and then his wife doesn't like the scent, and his car. He always used to smoke in his car. He said so. His car smelled like it. He got grandkids. He's like, I don't want that scent around my grandkids.
I'm gonna be honest. I would stop smoking cigars before I just chew them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I agree.
I would just not smoke in my car, like around them.
I mean, that too. I guess,
Like it's not hard to not smell like smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, go outside, go on your patio, not in a closed garage studio.
No.
Still waiting for Cam's question.
Dude, all these teases. Hey, I got a really important question, Dip.
Teasing us over here.
Yo, the apple fritters, Dip.
Yeah. Oh, Cam just joined again. What's his question? Let's see. If
Yo, Cam, yo, hey, before you leave again.
Cam, before you leave, what's the
Yeah,
question,
come
bro?
on, what's your question? We've been waiting. We've been waiting for your question.
You got me itching over here, man.
It's gonna be like, how tall are you?
Officially or unofficially?
What color is this guy?
How tall are you and how long are you?
Hey, yo. I'm here. All right, he's here,
All
guys.
right. What's the question? What's the question?
All right, guys, I have a question, Dip.
Dips again.
We sent out the Waffle House task force to look for you, Cam.
That's a big.
They're a pretty great task force, honestly. They get a lot of shit done. They can't really, cook, but they get other
Dude,
stuff done.
listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That breakfast place in Savannah, I would take a Waffle House over that place any day.
Oh, easy,
Yeah, me too,
easy,
yeah.
easy.
Like that was garbage.
Oh, he said biggest smoke question mark. That would be the Woody.
Yes, so
That we've smoked or in general.
So real quick, the biggest cigar that exists, as far as we know, is called the Woody. It's legit 20 inches, so almost 2 feet, with like a 90 ring gauge. So it's absolutely massive. And the largest cigar I've smoked personally is probably like a 8x80, which is still massive.
The largest one I smoked was that Roma Craft. I don't remember what it was. I was already kind of toasted when I got it.
Yeah, it was like a 10-inch, 54,
10 by 54.
something like that. Crazy smoke.
I don't think I've ever smoked like a crazy stick, like a big stick like that.
You should get one today.
Listen, I'll smoke the Woody live from start to finish.
If we get 100,000
Shoot,
subscribers,
you know what we did say?
If we hit 100,000,
You know what we did say? We did say we would smoke.
No, I don't know. I don't know. What
we didn't
said.
we didn't make a video of it. So
We did say that we would smoke it at 10,000.
The Woody?
Yeah.
You're lying.
he said, how about which one produces the most smoke, biggest draw? Still learning. I would say a Padron, probably.
So the most smoke, I would say, is the Besa. Besa
Yeah,
puts out a nice. I mean, like I'm not even joking, to be honest with you.
It does,
Like
yeah.
it puts out a nice white smoke, and like I mean that's what we were striving for when we created it. But it gives out a beautiful smoke.
So real quick, I was at the cigar lounge before we were here, and one of our buddies that was sitting there, we gave him a cigar in the past, and he brought it up. He said, "Hey, by the way, I really loved your cigar. My favorite thing about it is it's got a crazy smoke output. Like you could legit probably smoke out this entire place, like if everyone was smoking one."
Yeah,
probably, yeah.
And with such a good draw like that, like I mean, this actually has a pretty good smoke output.
The base is crazy.
Yeah, the base is a really good smoke output. I mean, and we love it. Our customers love it. What other pros of question? Let's see.
Padron
Nice.
is another one. It's the draw and the smoke output is definitely on par with Padron. Both those cigars have crazy smoke output, crazy flavor, really enjoyable.
Yeah, and you gotta remember too, different size cigar, different shapes of the cigars. You'll have like worse or better draws on it.
Yeah.
Like a torpedo or something, you're not gonna have that great of a draw.
Yeah.
Even when it opens up, it's still gonna be tough to get that draw a little bit
Because the tip is a lot smaller. So.
Yeah, exactly.
You never want a small tip.
No.
Another
yeah.
thing is make sure to keep your cigars properly humidified. Like, this was a little over humidified. Because sometimes what happens is the cigar expands when you're smoking it, and it'll crack the wrapper.
Yeah, I mean, the cracked wrapper happens either if it's over humidified or if it's under humidified.
Yeah, no,
But-
because it's expanding.
Oh wow. So he said he's still learning about cigars. He said he's mainly been smoking Padrones and Liga Privadas. I mean, those are two very good smokes,
Yeah,
in
man,
my
you're
opinion.
starting out pretty good, man.
Yeah, I started on a Padron as my first cigar. Shortly after, I did get into Liga Privada a little bit. I'm smoking a Liga right now. Great smoke. So yeah, you're smoking good stuff. There's definitely a lot of cigars that are on par for less price. And we do a lot of recommendations on stuff like that. But if you're smoking those cigars and you enjoy them and you don't mind paying for them all the time, that's great. We definitely go check out some of our other videos. We have a lot of cigar recommendations on there for you to try. I would definitely, if you like Padron and you like Liga and you want to spend a little bit less money, Foundation makes really, really good cigars that are similar to that strength and that intensity right there.
Yep. Or just check out our link tree and go to our cigar page on there. We produce a great cigar with a great draw output. So if you like the Padron, you like the Liga Privada, you're gonna like our cigar. And a little bit cheaper.
And, if you want cheap, base is great, cheap stick. Well, I mean, it's a good stick, good smoke output. It's a good construction. Go check out our Instagram. You'll see some of our ash pictures. I'm smoking
Our
the
what pics?
Our ash.
We got Elizabeth in the chat. We got the Dev Band in the chat.
Hey, yo, we got the Dev. Make sure to go check them out
They're
on
playing
Instagram.
They're playing this Sunday at the Conduit in Winter Park.
Yo, Winter Park. Yo, hey, you get to meet the Dev over there. You get to meet 1102 if we end up making it.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. You definitely want to meet the lead singer of the Dev. That's all I'm going to say.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
What do you
She's
mean
a
by
great artist.
I mean, she is. But it sounds like there's something behind that.
Yeah, she's a great artist, man. Her music's great.
You're just lucky you're across the table from me right now. But this is my ash. I don't know if you guys could see it on TikTok. I think you can. This is my ash right here from my 12 Fuente. It was pretty good. I just kind of
Solid
just
ash.
tapped it right off. Yeah, solid ash. We're really good at ash picks.
It really is an art, people make money off of ash picks. We should start an OnlyFans for ash picks.
Yo.
So all the guys are like, "Ooh, ash picks," and then they go and they're like, "Wait, what is this?"
Yeah, we be selling cigars over there. We sold cigars over there.
Oh, that's the same place.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we be selling. We be selling. We be smoking.
Where are you guys, by the way? We're in the greater Orlando area.
Basically, North Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No, we don't live by Disney.
Yeah, we live in Disney. No.
Disney, drive 40 minutes north.
So actually, we could actually talk about this. Disney World. Of course, Walt Disney was a smoker. He smoked cigarettes, and he actually had a cigar shop in downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs. Since it opened, there's been a cigar shop in there, and it was a big. They would stay busy all the time. People grab a smoke. They'd either sit down inside and do whatever, or they just walk around smoking, drinking, whatever. And they closed this past year, the end of this year. And it's kind of sad because the article that they put out saying about them closing, it sounded like they were kind of pushed out a little bit.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It definitely wasn't, because they're like, yeah, we did more sales and volume these past 2 years than any other year combined.
And that was basically COVID time.
Yeah.
Right after COVID
Yeah.
got lifted.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Well, you know what it was is during COVID, a lot of people got into cigars because they're at home, they're doing nothing. So they would order a cigar. It'd be a way to relax, get outside of the house and just relax a little bit. And COVID, it's like instead of wearing a mask, it's like a filter. You know what I mean? It burns the COVID molecules through the cigar.
Well, it's actually, I think people kind of knew that was coming too when they make them take out those Indian statues. Because remember, it was a big deal. They made them take out the Indian statues because they don't want to
Yeah, like the Native American statues and stuff.
Yeah.
The indigenous peoples.
Yeah.
Real quick, too, for those of you just joining us on TikTok, go to our YouTube channel. We're live on there right now. You get a better camera angle, a lot better audio too. So we get good feedback on there. Go to our YouTube. Links in the bio.
Yeah, even House of Blues used to allow smoking inside, but
Yeah, you can tell.
yeah. I mean, they have smoke eaters and everything, but I haven't seen people smoking there lately.
I think
you can't smoke
sometimes
there
they do because there's ashtrays on the top floor.
It could just be like a VIP thing, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know, like the backstage band places, you know, they have smoke eaters and stuff, but
Yeah, they're definitely moving away from that though.
yeah. Well, as soon as they took away smoking on property, like 100%, you know, I knew they were gonna, or in any of their parks. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew they were gonna stop it, but.
Because they used to have smoking sessions.
Yeah. See, yeah. After COVID, they stopped inside smoking.
Ah, yeah.
So
Yeah, you can only go to the
What a shame.
smoking sections or whatever. 'Cause
bunch of beatniks over there.
yeah.
What?
What? Wait, what? What? A bunch of what?
So I've been watching too many old movies.
I've never heard that
You know
expression.
he's been waiting all day to say that.
I've never heard that expression. Beat Nick?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah,
He doesn't even know.
it was on that McDonald's show with the movie about the McDonald's.
Zach's been waiting all day to say that. He saw that movie last night.
I got my ash back.
Yeah, beatnik, a young person in the 1950s or early 60s belonging to a subculture associated with the Beat generation.
What the fuck is a beat generation?
Beats like Dre Beats?
Or beats like the fruit.
Beats like, oh. Beats like, I'm going to drop a sick
Yeah, because
beat.
I can imagine people growing up on beats, like eating beats all the time, would come out like a little weird.
Beat smoothie?
Like imagine eating beats all day. Like that shit would make you crazy, man.
Beat juice?
It was directed. It was a social movement to an anti-materialistic lifestyle.
So all they eat
So
is beats.
it was supposed to be like, you know, if you're called a beatnik, like, you know, you're like, you know, the liberal of today, I guess. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah. So there's a bunch of beatniks. Like I said, I beat a couple of nicks in my lifetime. You know what I mean?
Yo, what do you got against Nick?
Yeah, exactly. Like who can't sell stickers at a concert? That's fucked up. Wait, they don't even allow stickers to be sold inside. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like stickers, like actual like.
Oh, they probably do that so because they don't want people putting stickers everywhere.
Yeah.
Man, they're probably gonna renovate the whole thing and make it look all commercialized.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, they don't sell gum on Disney property at all.
Yeah, that makes sense because they don't
You know,
want.
they don't want gum everywhere.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
It's the perfect utopia.
But stickers too. You know how they got so many employees. You know, just one person puts a sticker, take it off. I'm pretty sure House of Blues has stickers everywhere.
We should go put some Besa stickers up there.
Man, if they renovated that place and took out like didn't make it look old school again, I think that's a cool vibe about it. Is that it feels like old, but it also feels like still feels fresh.
I agree.
I just think Disney sucks.
They got Wine Bar George over there. I love that place.
That place was pretty cool.
Yeah. They got good espresso martini. They got good wine selection.
Never been there.
So
Yeah.
so you remember? So you know the vineyard over here. They stopped carrying Lake Sonoma the wine. Years
I didn't know
ago.
they stopped carrying it.
Well, yeah, it's still on their menu, but it's not that they stopped carrying it; they can't get it anymore.
Okay.
And this was like over a year ago, and then I went to Wine Bar George, and they still had it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I kept ordering it over there. Man, I went there like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks. No, actually, probably more than that because of Kansas. I went over there like a few months ago, or a month ago or so, and he comes up to me. He's like, Zach, man. I'm like, what? He's like, I got bad news. I'm like, what do you mean you got bad news? He's like, we're not getting Lake Sonoma anymore. And I'm like, I knew it was coming. And then he's like, yeah, man. He's like, I remember you saying that they stopped having it over there. He's like, I bet you they just allocated it to the stores that sell a lot, so they could hold on to it longer. And I'm like, yeah, it's for sure. That's what it was.
You weren't buying enough, man.
Well, no, I mean, no. He said like he doesn't know if they closed down that vineyard or if they just stopped producing that wine. He's like, but you can't get it anymore.
Sucks.
Yeah, it was a good wine.
That was a very good wine. I think the cigars that we picked up were pretty dry.
Really, mine's a little over-humidified. Look, it's expanding on me.
Mine was a little sweet when I lit it, to be honest with you. It's kind of odd.
That is kind of
Yeah. Well, you know how they have those
Yours
like.
is dry?
Yeah, mine's pretty.
I don't know.
Look,
I
mine-
can't tell. I know yours is definitely over humidified. I think mine is a little dry.
Mine's pretty good actually.
Good.
Well, I had the cedar inside of the packaging, so it helped.
They were all from different spots in the lounge too.
That's interesting.
Yeah, with a lounge that big, it's hard to keep everything the same humidity. And with the open concept that they have.
Yeah, if they just put a big glass door, it'd be fine.
I mean, the Outlaw place that I went to in Kansas, you saw how big their humidor was. I mean,
Yeah.
it was massive, and they were very strict about it. No smoking in there. Can't bring any drinks in there. I remember a guy brought a water in there. He's like, no drinks. He's like, no, it's just water. He's like, no, I don't care. No drinks.
Man, if they open
Yeah.
up down here, they kill it.
Outlaw?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was beautiful. I mean, their main one had a whole brewery in there. Like, and all their beers were like their homemade brews. They had, let's see, 20 different beers that they made in house
That's pretty nice.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
No,
They're massive, aren't they?
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like 3 stores.
3 stories?
Stores.
Oh,
Oh, the building. The building's massive. The building
Yeah.
is over 6,000 square feet minimum.
God damn, that's
Yeah.
massive.
That's minimum. I'm being like conservative on that.
Yeah. I wonder if they moved to Florida, where would they open? Like reasonably.
Where Liam's is.
Lake Mary. They couldn't do Lake Mary, and they couldn't do like Orlando unless they did like.
Lake Nona?
Could be,
I would
yeah,
say
Lake Nona.
Yeah, like East Orlando.
I mean, Lake Nona has that one town center that's not going to be Tavistock. Someone could open up in there.
Yeah.
But because Tavistock doesn't allow smoking of any kind.
They probably let the weed slide.
Probably.
No smoke shops or anything.
No smoke shops?
No.
Dang. It's rough out here. Try and
What are you guys doing after this?
Rana?
Probably.
Yeah, I need to get a better cigar. I need to cleanse my palate.
Yours is that bad? You don't like it?
It's not as enjoyable as the first few times.
Maybe we could go visit Matt or something.
I'd actually be down for that.
Matt in Sanford.
A little change of scenery.
I'll be down.
Yeah, I gotta go change that.
What, you want to put on a suit?
I gotta impress Matt. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
No, I went to the gym in these clothes. I gotta change.
We go and suit it up?
No, no. I dressed up last night for the wine room, so. I mean, that wasn't even really dressing up. But yeah, I'll tell you what.
We could go to Hustlers.
Tonight?
It's not far. It's like 10 minutes down the road.
You know what's funny though, Zach? I was thinking about going to Celery earlier today.
Really?
So that's why when you said it, I was like,
I don't really feel like Sanford, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But it's not Sanford, it's Celery.
Yeah, like you don't see anything else just except celery. The
Yeah,
only thing
like-
you see are the lights when you're walking through to go to the.
Like, if we
cigar
go to
shop.
Celery, we're not going anywhere else in Sanford.
True.
We go downtown Orlando.
I think Cassidy's working.
No.
They wanted to go downtown last night. I'm like, I don't know about that. And then we ended up at a karaoke bar in Winter Park.
Oh, you went to Big Daddy's.
Big Daddy's, yeah.
Yeah, I love that place.
So we went to Big Daddy's, and you know who I saw over there? Sebastian.
Guys everywhere.
Dude, I mean, he wants to be on the podcast, by the way. He loves our podcast. And yeah, him and his girl broke up, so he's like,
So she won't be here?
yeah. But he's in Jacksonville right now for the players, the golf.
Yeah.
He was at the Waldorf, and then he's moving
He actually
with
might
them.
be an interesting guy to have on.
Oh no, yeah, we were talking last night about it. He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I'm conservative, and I'm like,
It's going to be one of those episodes.
I'm like, bro, we went to high school together. I know how you are. But no, he's pretty chill.
Do you know if he's still working at that wine place? Or did he leave that?
No, he's actually going for the long drive, like, for golf.
Is he that good in golf?
Well, his dad was that good in golf. His dad did the long drive.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I mean, he learned from him, and he's going like the golf route, I think. Yeah.
that is cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I don't know exactly. Yeah. And he might have another job. I don't know.
Golf is hard to get into, man. You got to be pretty wealthy. to even get
He's
into
really
that.
good. He said his longest drive was, I don't know the exact number, but it was north of 300 yards.
You know, we met the guy that has a world record for the longest drive at Corona.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we met him too. We were gonna sponsor him. Giovanni's was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
they,
guy.
They were in the tournament or whatever.
Yeah, because he has that big money, like golf tournament thing or whatever.
Well, he didn't own part of that. He was just playing in it.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Oh,
you remember the big money hats?
Did we met this guy at Corona?
Yeah, but yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Corona,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So that guy actually wanted. I was telling Sebastian about this. He wanted to do the long drive, like it was supposed to be a world event, sort of thing. I knew it wasn't gonna work out, but it was gonna be. He hits a long drive from like,
South Korea to North Korea.
yeah, like 200 yards away, So he hits a golf ball from South Korea and he goes into North Korea.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen, bro. Yeah.
Freaking shoot down the golf ball.
Well, they would take that as like
Start World War III.
Yeah, no, seriously, that would be like an offensive like thing. If Trump was president, maybe that would have been badass.
He would have been the one to do it.
He brings like the guys from Mar-a-Lago. They make it like a big like event, and yeah, they're like, hey, he goes to Kim Jong Un. He's like, hey, bro,
Watch
like,
this drive.
Yeah. It's my favorite quote of all time. We have to stop these terrorists. Now watch this drive.
That was great.
Well, I can see how they can make it like we drive into them and then they could drive into us.
Yeah, but the question is, do they even have golf over there?
Oh, they would make it happen.
Dude,
They get Tiger Woods to hit for him, and they're like, no, he's Korean.
Kim Jong Un is like a god. He can do anything, right?
No, they would beat a guy to make sure that happens. To make sure he gets a long drive.
That's terrible.
Kim Jong Un could do it, 100%.
You ever look on Google Maps in like North Korea? It's like nothing.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And then his palace is just like they have some pictures where you could actually drop the Google thing in there. You can see pictures, and it's like it's crazy because the architecture there is, to be honest with you, it's like amazing. But it's
that's when they were one.
That's what they want you to think.
No, but it's eerie. Well, no, seriously, because it's eerie. There's no one there, and you could tell that the people there that they have in these pictures, they're like staged to be there.
Have you guys gotten those those North Korean influencers on your For You page?
I have not.
I want to say I have.
I have, bro. And people were
All I can think about is the interview.
well, people were ripping it to shreds because there was like one girl like, all right, guys, I'm going to the world's best water park, blah blah blah, and she's in there and there's nobody in there. So a bunch of people were like duetting and like, oh yeah, it's the best one. Why is there nobody in there?
All the stores with fake fruit.
And then then they recreated it and they put a bunch of people in there. Like, oh wow, now there's people in there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, they weren't open yet. It was like a soft opening,
Yeah, look it up though. North
They
Korean.
forgot to let everyone out of their houses.
North Korean influencers. Look it up. It's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. I don't know if I could look that up though.
What? What about all the Dubai influencers? Like trying to get you to come to Dubai? Have you seen those?
Oh yeah, I've seen the Dubai stuff. Yeah.
Oh, there was one where this guy was like, he's like, all right. He's like, in the UK, if you wear a Patek Philippe, somebody's gonna cut off your hand for that watch. And he's like, you want to see how it is in Dubai? And he puts his watch
I saw
down,
that. Yeah, I saw that.
And then it just cuts to him grabbing it. It's not like you.
He left for 2 hours or something.
Yeah. It shows him like going to like a coffee shop or something, sitting down, eating, and then it's like 2 hours later.
Yeah, it's like, okay, motherfucker, that shit was not there. Anywhere you go, if you leave a $200,000 watch on the counter, somebody's taking that.
Let's test it out.
I'm not a thief, and I would take that.
Listen, I'm going to the Millennium Mall and I'm leaving a watch on the food court table.
Someone's gonna get real lucky.
Yeah, bro.
It's gonna be me. You're gonna see me in the background, like, okay. Zach, someone took your watch.
There's two videos. One's me. He's like, watch this. It's like, oh shit, someone took my watch. And the next video comes out. Alex is like, yo, I'm gonna take this guy's watch.
Guys, I found this watch. This guy left it here. Like the algorithm keeps you. Scroll, it's Zach's video. You scroll, it's mine.
I saw one thing. A guy like lost his watch, or someone stole his watch or something, and like years later, and it was his father's watch. Years later, he was just out in some random place, and he sees the watch, and it was like a one of a kind sort of thing. And he's like, "Oh, where'd you get that watch?" He's like, "Oh, I bought it from blah blah blah." He's like, "Do you mind if I see it?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." So he takes off the watch and he shows it to him. He's like, "Dude, this is my watch." And he's like, "No, it's impossible." He's like, "No, look in here." And there was like, he gave it to him. I think he said like, "There's a scratch in here. There's an engraving over here. Like, just look at it." And he looks at it. He's like, "Oh yeah, there is." He's like, "Yeah, dude, that's my watch." He's like, "Dude, like, I didn't know." And I think he ended up like, he's like, "I'll buy it back from you." So he ended up just buying it back from him because it was his dad's watch. It was in the family for a long time.
What he did is he took the watch and looked at it real quick and he's like, "Hey, yeah, there's a scratch right here."
No,
Like,
I think, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. I think he said, like, "I think that's my watch. Is there a scratch here? Is there an engraving here first?" And then he took it off and looked at it.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok actually about a car. This guy, oh man, what was the car? It was like a G4000 or something, or G400. It was like an old car. And a guy was wearing a hat that had like, kind of like my Audi hat, right? It just said like the name of the car. And he's like, "Oh, is that the blah, blah, blah?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm surprised you knew about that car." He's like, "Oh yeah, my dad would drive me around that car all the time as a kid." And then he's like, "Oh really?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, I wish we still had the car." He's like, "Oh, I have 9 of them." And then he's like, "What do you mean you have 9 of them?" He's like, "Yeah, I got 9 of them." And then he kept telling a story about his dad or whatever. And then he's like, "Hold on, I have your dad's car." And then he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, I remember like that your dad said the same exact thing to me. He's like, and when I bought the car, he told me all the same stories. He's like, "I have your dad's car." And then he pulls up pictures, and they both pulled up pictures together, and it was the same exact license plate because he kept the original plate on it.
I feel like I saw this.
Yeah. Like, I literally just saw it like 2 days ago or a day ago or something. And so the guy, he's like, "Dude," he's like, "get a weekend." He's like, "Come down to Florida. We'll drive the car." He's like, "And I'll actually show you how to drive it. We'll make like a whole weekend out of it." So he's like, "Yeah, so I got to go to Florida." Because I think he was from like LA or something.
Yeah. That's
But
sick.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. All right, guys, you want to call it?
Yeah, we can call it.
All right, cool. Thanks for tuning into the Cigar Guys live stream, a.k.a. the Virtual Cigar Lounge.
Yeah, thank you guys for all the gifts. Thank you guys for all the support. We really appreciate it. We love doing the content for you guys. So make sure if you're on TikTok, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. We have a lot more content on there. Obviously, the podcast. We do live streams on there too. So appreciate the support on that end too. But thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.